Hey guys, what's up? EJZ9 here, and today we're going to be doing, oh, that's right. It'll be in the title of the video, so we're going to be doing a, installation on a seat for an ATV. So we're going to be installing it onto, our ATV. I'll be doing this with my dad, and then, yeah, that's all. So let's go ahead and get over there. So what do we do?
Alright, this is for the installation of a loose utility box for ATV. There's no standard instructions for mounting it, and we had difficulty finding some on the internet. So first thing we did was place the box on the ATV. There's a little guide for the rear rack for it to rest on. And we pulled it all the way back, and we pushed it all the way back for the main purpose of the person who sits in the back will have enough room for the legs and not be crushed too close to the driver. So there's no standard holes drilled on the bottom. So once we centered the rack, we took a Sharpie and made a mark for where the rack butts up on the bottom of the utility box. So we'll now flip the box over and do our measurements for placing the holes for the bolts. We used the silver Sharpie to make the marks as it was easier to see, and then I'm basically just marking because I couldn't get on the underside for that one. So, and then we'll take a drill and drill a hole. And hope we have them lined up right. And we placed them in the four corners to give the most stability on the rack. Alright. So for the drill bit size, we basically just took the U-bolt and found a drill bit that was slightly larger than our U-bolt. So we already marked our holes. X's, so we're just going to drill. And before we drill the second one, let's make sure we're aligned. So we're going to go just a touch shorter there. Okay, so let's see how that's going to work. Good. So we'll repeat the other four, and we'll go to the next step. Alright, so we've drilled the holes, and we got the U-bolts through in the bottom. Now we basically just need to put the top bracket on. And nuts. These are all hardware that's included with the utility box. And then we will secure this tightly. But before we do it, what we're going to do is get some rubber from an old inner tube and put it on the underside between the U-bolt and the rack, so we don't scratch our rack up and cause rusting prematurely. So that's the next step.
Alright, so basically, Dad's going to get more of these, but so these little rubber plate things right here. I can get this one off. We're just taking these right here and flat on the other side. Let it focus, yeah. Not much. And then we're just sticking them around it like a normal one, kind of like U-it again, like the U-bolt, and then just stick it in under there. And then once we tighten it, it should be better. And before, I'd recommend too, before you go ahead and start, if it didn't work and you have the holes in and you're confused, you saw as we had checked if it would fit, where it would have to get drilled again for the second one instead of the first one, because we stuck the first one in the hole. So I'm trying to think of what I was gonna say. Okay, so basically, you're just gonna like see how this can, you're gonna probably wanna like put the it down, and then see if you can stick it up under and if it will fit into both of the holes correctly. Other than that, we'll get back to the next part.
So hey guys, what's up? BJ's9 here. I recorded this video probably back. It says in January 15th of 2017, so earlier this year. But unfortunately, there was never another part that I recorded apparently. So I don't have any more after that though. But basically, you wanna apply those rubber things because they limit the rust factor. It's really helpful. And then you want to make sure your U-bolts fit in, because if you don't have, it's not going to be like that stable or something like that. And yeah, so you want to tighten your U-bolts really good too. Make sure that's all good tight, and then if everything's tight, you shouldn't have a problem. They say the seat was recommended for like, just like it sits behind you, and then whenever you want, maybe like you could chill and sit with your friends in a normal seat instead of like the ATV one. But we just use it to have a 2-seater ATV, which is legal where we live. So yeah. Other than that, just tighten it up and make sure it's all good. And then if you have any questions, post them in the comments, and I'll be sure to answer them. Because we didn't see any tutorials out there, so that's why we filmed this for you guys. Alright, hope you enjoyed, and hopefully you learned how to do this if you're questioning. Otherwise, you just learned how to do it, so yeah. For more tutorials in the future, leave a like and comment if you have any questions or what you want to see next. This is BJ's9, and peace.